Hey guys, VeryCrudelyYours here. I know this is kind of late for a normal review, but I just got in and just took a shower. If you can tell, my hair is like... But, yeah, I just got home spending Valentine's Day with the Valentine, literally. Um, yeah, the movie that I watched and forced her to watch because she had seen the remake and not the original, which basically means that I gave her her box of chocolates, her stuffed animal, and then beat her mercilessly for watching a remake and not the original. Which I'll admit, I'm completely joking, but the original is, sorry, God, I'm out of it. The remake is actually a decent one. It relied too much on CG instead of decent effects, but it was alright. And it had Tom Atkins, which is always cool. I think that movie would have done a lot better if it hadn't said it was a remake, but My Bloody Valentine. Everyone has this, everyone's seen it, everyone knows it, da-da-da. I only did it because it was a theme day to be reviewing, but yeah, I got another theme day as well. I can't remember what it was. Maybe it was Easter? I don't know, but I had another theme day. Um, it appears that all the holidays are falling on Sundays this year, but well, the year as in how long I've been reviewing. Um, so yeah, of course, everyone knows the story. Miner was trapped. People had a Valentine's Day party while the miners were trapped. One went crazy and started killing people. He was the only survivor, and he warned never to have another Valentine's Day because whenever he got out, he killed people. And it's like 20 years pass in this town that it happened. I think it was it called Valentine Bluffs? I'm so out of it right now. But yeah, so the kids start to have another Valentine's Day party, and like I said, everyone knows the story, everyone, so it's kind of tedious for me to talk about. I know I'm saying bits and pieces of it, but it's because everyone's seen it. Um, Killer's name was Harry Warden, so yeah, people start dying because they're having a Valentine's Day party, and then a couple of them go into the mine, and of course it's a guy wearing a gas mask who's killing. Actually, wait, no, this is not what his gas mask looks like. This is stupid. That right there is the killer. I know you can't see it, but yeah. Um, so that's pretty much the movie that everyone's seen, and yeah. So my thoughts on it. Well, I mean, this is one of the very first slashers I ever saw as a kid, and I mean, I absolutely loved it as a kid. And I saw um, the cut version, and I still thought it was really good, even though it wasn't as gory. Which at the time I didn't know it was cut. I was probably 8 years old whenever I rented this. Um, I still really enjoyed it, and I still think that even without the gore in it, it still is a very good slasher. Um, but I'm going to talk about the uncut version, because the uncut version has some really cool bits of gore in it. Um, Overall, I mean, of course, there's dumb parts in it, but what I really liked about this was that it wasn't stupid teens that were dying. It was actually like a group of, like, I would say some of them were probably in their mid to late 20s even, and they actually had like real problems. They were actually working. This wasn't like some of the stupid movies I've seen now, like the stupid Prom Night remake that was horrible. It was just like, oh, I've got my daddy's money and credit card, and I have a limo. Oh, I'm going to prom. Yeah, this one's actually like real people doing like real manual labor to try to get by working in the mine, which I thought was really cool because there's not many mature slashers out there, not like mature as in like well written and stuff, which that's hard to come by these days too. But long story short, I did like the characters. This is not one of those ones where you want to see lots of characters die. And in fact, my favorite character had probably the worst death because, well, like I said, everyone's seen this, so spoiler alert. But whenever they start shooting, I can't remember his name, the big guy, was it like Russ or Wallace or something? When they start, I know I'm wrong, but whenever they start shooting him in the head, with the nail gun. That was pretty messed up, I thought, because the camera started blurring and stuff, and just the way it was shot is like you could see like the brain damage forming and stuff, which I thought was a really cool little tact that they did, because it was really kind of a dark movie. Like there's not many movies that really like slasher movies that actually struck a chord with most people, but this is definitely one because you can relate to the characters, and a lot of them they're just a couple of not kids, a couple of young adults having fun, which is what I really, like I've already said, I really liked about this, because you know, it wasn't like, oh, booze and weed and fucking people and, oh wait, Hockey Mask Man's gonna cut me apart. It wasn't that kind of movie at all, which is what I really, really liked about this. Of course, as a kid, I was like, where's the boobs? This is when I was on my Friday the 13th kick, and I think I saw this in between I think I saw this after I saw Friday the 13th Part 5, and I was really upset that it didn't have any nudity in it when I was a little kid. I mean, nowadays it's like, fuck, type in porn on the internet and you can find it, whatever. But at the time, I was like, that kind of sucks. So that was basically what I used a lot of slashers for. I mean, most kids did. I mean, even people that still rent the crappy slashers and stuff, a lot of them are based on the nudity that's in them. But again, very, very mature. It wasn't sleazy at all. So I can see how it would be off-putting to some, especially the cut version. But the uncut version, if you like good slashers and if you like really cool claustrophobic movies, because I'm not claustrophobic in the least, but I know a lot of people have talked about the claustrophobic setting of this one. Then I mean, the people that haven't seen it, then I mean, of course, I should slap you just as hard as I could, just punch you in the face, because you definitely should have seen this movie, unless you're like in the womb. But yeah, sorry, I'm rambling. I'm half out of it. I had a very fun and long day. But yeah, if you haven't seen My Bloody Valentine, go check it out. Sorry, I really don't like doing reviews on movies that are decently popular. Like I said, the only reason I'm doing this is because it was a theme day. So I do feel kind of bad about that. Maybe that's why this review, I don't know, maybe people enjoy it, but it feels kind of lackluster to me. Next week I'll have something really fun though, but I just want to do something. I just want to do the theme day because I always get them. If anyone remembers what the other theme day was, I'm too lazy to go back and look, but post that in a comment, please. Sorry, like I said, I know this review wasn't very good, but anyway, long story short, if you haven't seen My Bloody Valentine, go check it out, and if you have seen it, then let me know if you watched it again today, just because, or even the remake. Just let me know how many people out there celebrated Valentine's Day, even by yourself, watching My Bloody Valentine. Thank you, and sorry, like I said, I know this review wasn't very